the disparities dashboard. So remember how we saw on the families living below poverty level, those breakout data that were available. And I said, age, gender, we see, these are great, but now we can see if we scroll down just a little bit, the different ones when we see some of that comparison with green. These are not red because it's not significantly different, so it's not necessarily a bad difference from the overall value. The overall value will always be gray though, because it's not compared to anything else saying it's good or bad. But this is our disparities dashboard, so it pulls every indicator that has that breakout data available. And again, like we see, this is currently at the full state level. I can choose as small or as large of a location as I want, up to the state level, as small as census tract. So this is, I think you can see maybe the scroll bar, the very extensive dashboard, all this data available that includes these disparities. Also, we'll briefly have a little peek at our Healthy People 2030 progress tracker. So similarly, we see again this listing of indicators, which is what a dashboard is, just pulled together the specific indicators we want. And they're pulled together here based on the fact that they all have Healthy People 2030 targets. So the goals that are associated with that national initiative, the variety of objectives that we want to aim for on a national scale, this brings it down to that hyperlocal level. And so this is an amazing way to kind of tie in what you're doing on the ground to what you can assume folks across the country are also doing and build that momentum to better see change over time, right? So we can also see many of these have those Healthy People 2020 targets as well. Not all of them will, because some of the goals have changed a little bit in the past decade, but you can see how we've done. Get a green check off, completed that one. We made it. We wanted to go under 6 here. Yes, for infant mortality rate, that makes sense. We made it for that, and we're en route to this 5.0 for the Healthy People 2030 target. And so that's just another helpful tool that we recently put up as of this year. And then just as a note, you'll see similar to these, remember from our dashboard landing page, we had all those options. All those other dashboards will be somewhat like this, broken down by topic, and then the subtopic, and then the whole list of indicators.